Well, hi YouTubers. Well, today it's I'm shaking the camera with my feet on. My new table is so wiggly. I'm going to have to do something about bracing it. But I wanted to say that I'm going to try to give you a little bit of a YouTube every day, which isn't easy to do because I'm so busy, but thank God I'm so busy. April 12th, I had to look at my calendar, see what date it is. I got a lot written there today. Make a pot of strawberries for Maggie. So I decided to come over here and give you a little story about the pumpkins. You want to know about the pumpkins. Everybody wants to know why I've got 2 pumpkins in my background. Well, the thing is, when you think about it, pumpkins are the fall harvest. It's like in a year's scope, fall is the time to gather it all in and get ready for winter, right? So they often refer to people as being in their autumn of their years. And so Captain Sam and I are in the autumn of our years, and there's nothing more that can say than a couple of toothless pumpkins in the harvest of their year, getting ready for the winter. And so those 2 pumpkins remind me of Captain Sam and me. We're heading out of here in the autumn of our years. And thanks to Larry Gallagher and his wonderful music, we're getting to hear a little bit of traveling music for our way out of here, huh? When I put a bud in my pipe, I just put a little piece, that fits in the pipe, and then I really, if I hit on it real lightly and don't hit the lighter too much, I burn just the very top. Once it's burned, it's done. Up in smoke. Once it's gone, it's gone. The THC you want then is in the crumbs underneath. So you keep on. And I figure about 3 times, if I hit it carefully, that'll work. So here's number 2. See how I just barely touch the lighter to the dope? Just carefully, very carefully. Don't you love banjo? It just makes you want to get up and dance. 75. You still got it if you want it. On a good day. Oh, my day didn't start out good at all. I slept too hard too long, and my whole right side of my body, I couldn't move. The right side? No, it was my left side. This is my left side. And God, it was like stiff and sore from way up here all the way down to my fanny. My legs were okay. But oh my God, it hurt like a hangover so bad. So I put my marijuana liniment all over my neck. And I put it on the back of my neck, and I put it on my jaw with all my swollen glands. I think I got that lymphoma, where your lymph glands are all stuffed up. I think that's what all my lumps are. But between marijuana and Swedish bitters, they're supposed to dissolve tumors. So, and my tits were growing for a while, and now they're getting smaller, which is really not what I want, but that's where all the lumps are. And if I want to get rid of the lumps, well, my tits are going to get small again. Damn, I mean, they're looking pretty good right now. Loaded with lumps and stuff, you can't tell. They're lumps and bumps and everything. They're still soft on the bottom like a nice tit should be, so, but the lumps hurt too. lumps, lumps, lumps. They hurt. So dissolving the lumps is a good idea, and if I can get rid of them with marijuana and Swedish bitters. Did you read what's on a package of Swedish bitters? Good grief, it's got 42 jillion plants in it. If plants are it, hey, plants are it. So I'm a winner. So there you are, with Doc and Doll in the background, and that you can give the pumpkins the name. Doc, because he takes care of me, D-O-K, and I'm Doll, because he thinks I'm his gorgeous doll, and I'm not going to tell him any different. So it's Doc, D-O-K, and Doll, D-O-L, and Doc and Doll put out a lot of books just for our friends, giving them away, and I still got tons of a copy and some to read, and some I've read you already, but there you are, Doc and Doll Press. That's our blog. And we're happy you're here, saying hi to me. And as bad as my eyesight is, Captain Sam was just telling me that the naked scientist was telling him about the latest in stem cell surgery, stem cell research. They're working on the retina for the eyeball, and that's my problem. My right eye can't see anything. Well, there's a little bit of peripheral. Let's see. I can almost see the monitor, the outskirts of the monitor. I can see, but looking at me in the middle of the picture, I'm gone in a brown smudge. Right? That's the blood over my macula, which is the looking glass into the optic nerve, is what I call it. So as long as the blood is smeared on my optical nerve, I don't think I'm going to get that eyesight back. But in my right eye, no, wait, let's see now, okay, so my left eye, that's this one. Now this one sees kind of in a upside down L, sees, well, let's see, that's backward to what you see. In order for you to be able to read anything I put up there, I have to put it backward for you so you can read it. But anyway, so what I can see with this eye is not too much. I pretty much, at night, it just totally takes out the middle, like the other eye. But this one, well, you know, it's strange. Anyway, so I went to check on stem cell. And yeah, if I wanted to go hang out in Boston at Harvard University and let them mess around shooting me full of stem cell antibodies to see if they'll do their thing, oh, they're not going to say, okay, you're done and you can go home now. So I figure if I do something like that, you know, I'm never going to get to leave the hospital, or I'm not going to get to leave the neighborhood. They're going to want to see me every couple of days to see whether what they've worked, and I would be an experimental, right, work. So I'd be stuck in Boston the rest of my life. Well, you know, if you don't consider the weather, well, that would be just fine. But considering the weather, I freeze to death when it gets under 70, so, you know, I really don't want to go anywhere. So I guess I'm going to be stuck with not getting to see any better than I can see right now. And then, in that case, doesn't matter. Let's go for hit number 3. I love YouTube. And you know what's even nicer is iTunes. If I can't see you, hey, that's all right. My voice still works, and I can still sing. That's the amazing part. Smoking since I was 9, and I can still sing. Well, maybe some people wouldn't think so, but then they're too critical. Push it out the roof of your mouth. Don't bring it down. You don't need to clog up your lungs with it. Just let it go up the roof of your mouth, and then remember to exhale through your nose. I believe those Rastafarians know what they're talking about when they tell me walking through their jungle fields in Jamaica, thanks to I Am Hemp 420. He puts them up here. He said, don't forget to exhale through your nose. So, I think he knows what he's talking about. He looks like he knows what he's talking about. He was walking through some beautiful cannabis plants. Yeah. Huh? So that takes care of 3 hits. And if you put your little thumb there, you can feel that you pretty much got ashes. Now when you dump them out in the ashtray, and I always give it a good hit so you get everything out of there, so that when you put your fingernail in there to check, you got the screen is still there, but you got no more stuff, right? So then you want to put a little more in and go for another run. What kind of time are we into? I think we're at 11 minutes. Can that be possible? Yeah, 11 minutes and 16 seconds or something. I still think they take long ones, but I wasn't going to make a long one. But I guess I'm not gonna feel my bone anymore for this, and that's all you get. And I never even let my hair down to look beautifuler, right? So I'll give it to you on my way out. So remember to love yourself first, and then love those that take care of you, and take care of those that love you. And we'll see you next time.